trade that just happened. Big trade in the NBA. So the Milwaukee Bucks swoop in, take Damian Lillard. Miami Heat is sick. Jimmy Butler's out here with weird whatever he's doing. I don't know how he's coping with the situation. But now the Boston Celtics swoop in and they go pry Drew Holiday, which I think is a great pickup because it replaces some of the defense that you lost from losing Marcus Smart. He's a better shooter than Marcus Smart. And then, he's a tough, gritty guy. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big pickup. So do you guys like the recent trades? And who do you think is the favorite in the East? Milwaukee, Boston, or do you have like a dark horse?
I love the trade for both. Obviously, fit the team need. Everybody, right in place. I feel like this is, what everybody been asking for is no more excuses. I don't feel like there's nothing else we could do to see if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, are going to work. Regardless of what you got to go up against, is at this point now, never is like it's not going to get any easier from here. With the Bucks, I feel like, they went all in, put the chips in, the middle of the table because at a point the salary cap rules is going to get them, with Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton. So they're not going to be able to keep the same team with all of these pieces. So, I feel like this is probably all in year with, this core group outside of, Drew leaving. But with Portis and all of them guys, I think, they're going to have to kind of move on. But right here, we kind of getting, what we asking for. So for me, I think you got to go with somebody who did it before, experience. So I think, going with Milwaukee, being there and doing it, I think, Giannis every day you can count on a double-double. More than 10 points, more than 20 points, but you getting 10 points, you getting, good defense. He going to play hard. Like I know what I'm getting from Giannis. I'm coming in and I'm getting 20 and 10 period. So, I could depend on him, more in the playoffs and stuff like that at this point. So, I would go with the Bucks. I think late game, that's where Dame comes into play, the shooting, just to go 2-man game with Dame and Giannis, the whole fourth quarter is kind of like, that's tough, just as every play. So, but I do think Boston definitely got enough. And, I'll put them second, definitely.
I know it's a little bit disrespectful, Mom. I'm gonna let you go before me, but I think the 2-man game is gonna be Lillard and Middleton. But go ahead, Mom.
That's tough.
What's crazy? What's crazy, Aru? I was just about to say that when it comes to the Bucks. I mean, I'm loving similar moving pieces. I know Milwaukee was clearly not one of Dame's favorite cities to play in, right? Obviously, he's pushing for that Miami team, but nevertheless, he's at on a team where he can contend for a championship, and I think that probably is one of the most important things to him at this point of his career. Now, for the Bucks, my only concern is Chris Middleton. Whether or not Chris Middleton is going to buy in to him taking a backseat to now 2 players, right? Of course, he knew Giannis was the man, but based off his style of play from time and time again, I've seen Chris Middleton. Sometimes he knocks down, of course, made some big shots, but there's sometimes he missed a lot of big shots and he tried to force certain plays out of Giannis's hands. So I want to know whether or not he can convert himself to be like, you know what? Let me take a back seat. Dame Lillard is probably going to be the number one option when it comes down to the clutch. Then it's probably going to be Giannis. Then it's me. Or can I just fit myself in to being, the late game shot maker after Dame, but not necessarily impede on Giannis's style of play as well, right? Can Chris Middleton take a back seat? And I don't know, because I seen him on JJ Redick's podcast and he was talking as if he was equal to Giannis until JJ Redick kind of had to correct him. Like we all know Giannis is the guy. He's, yeah. Giannis is the guy. But up until that point, it sounded like to me, he was like, it was like a Kobe and Shaq situation. And it's like, no, brother.
But you gotta realize they paying him. That's probably what they telling him. So of course he's gonna feel like that, winning the chip and being the second best player or whatever. That's just a natural feeling. But
he has to. Yeah, I'm curious to see how he's gonna kind of
integrate himself. Catch his shoot.
I think he gives me JR vibes at times, like J.R. Smith vibes. He be giving me J.R. Smith vibes.
I think Giannis's offensive lapses kind of help Middleton assert himself into that role. You know what I'm saying? And like all jokes, the only reason I said it's gonna be like Dame and Middleton, I just think like in offense when it comes like pick and pop and running different kind of schemes, I think putting those two in the scheme, they could do different things. I think Giannis, you know what to do. Just give him the ball. He's just gonna turbo to the basket. Just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying those two could probably run some different schemes. But I do think, I mean, if he doesn't know he's the third guy, then I'm sorry to say he's an idiot. But but I think two things about these two trades, right? I love Drew for Boston, but I think losing Tom Lord is going to be pretty big for them because that defensive capability around the rim, because Giannis is going to get to the rim, right?
Yeah.
And at, I don't know what Horford is, 37, 38. It's only so much Horford is going to be able to do.
100%.
There's only so much Horford is going to be able to do. So I think Tom Lord was very useful for that Robert Williams, right? He was very useful for that role. So I think that's going to hurt because Porzingis is not going to do it. Giannis is going to dunk Porzingis time and time again.
Yeah.
But now in the Bucks case, I mean, like Dame, Giannis, I think it just seems like a crazy pairing on paper. And I can't even imagine it not working just because they're so, Dame's so dynamic and Giannis is so good at what Giannis does. But I'm more happy for Dame than I am for Giannis because there was some just rumblings about Giannis, like, oh, I'm not re-signing till I get help, till I did. All right, bro, but you won a championship. I'm not saying just be happy with that championship. I'm just saying like this team won a championship, so don't tell me you never had any kind of help, even though I'm not going to get into the low bridge situation and what that, but I'm just saying, don't tell me you never, because the three of us sat there and watched that NBA finals when they beat Phoenix Suns, you know what I'm saying? So I'm more happy for Dame because I don't think it was fair for Giannis to like try to come across as he didn't have any kind of help, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's fair to the Milwaukee Bucks organization.
Couple things. I think Middleton gets pushed into the correct position on the team, being the third guy. You're getting, the lesser part of the defense, not all of the attention. You get a lot of catch and shoot opportunities off them too. I think you get to attack a lot of closeouts, really use his skill set, mid-range game. I think if they stagger the minutes, let him come off the bench and kind of, get off, with the second unit, I think they good. And I also like Andre Jackson Jr., rookie from UConn. Like, I think, later in the year, he'll come into play off the bench, really defending wings and stuff. He a real versatile guy. And like you said, I'm a big person on Al Horford. It's like, how long can y'all keep depending on him? It's like, yo, you can't keep asking. Same thing we say about LeBron, but LeBron is an anomaly at a point. It's like Al Horford is doing it too to a certain extent. But it's like, one of y'all got to lose the father time, and it ain't Braun.
Yeah.
And on Dame, I feel bad for Dame. I was just kind of thinking, with the politics, how Milwaukee backdoor, how he probably upset. He had a divorce, shortly after the trade. He probably was trying to go to Miami off the divorce. Bing bong, it's lit. But now he in Milwaukee, kind of ruined the divorce, after effects. So I ain't put, like, when I seen that news, I was like, oh, that's why he wanted to go to the game.
He was trying to go to Bang Bros Arena.
Go to Bang Bros City. And them taxes too. Them taxes.
Yeah, my son was trying to get the bag, be, newly divorced in the yams, getting 30, come on, talk to me. It ain't nothing better than that.
That's crazy. I forgot to throw it out there because I know you said I think you said the Bucks you would favor. I forgot to throw it out there. I would also favor the Bucks because just me, I don't think in a series that a healthy Celtics team will beat a healthy Milwaukee Bucks team, and I felt this way for years now. I know the Celtics did get them in Game 7 a couple years ago, but that's when like Middleton was hurt. I just don't think a healthy Bucks team is going to lose to a healthy Celtics team. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, if they still healthy, I'm going with the Bucks. I agree. I'm going with the Bucks as well.
Okay. So all supporters, hop in the comments. Who you got winning the East? What do you think about these recent trades? And who you think is a dark horse if you don't think any of these two teams are favored in the East? Maybe Philly. Maybe you think James Harden's going to come back with a vengeance. but go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. 2 cents short of $1, and we out.